Get ready to match the stars. Robert Vaughn, Brett Somers, McLean Stevenson, Nancy Dussault, Richard Dawson, and Betty White as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 73. And now here's the host of Match Game 73, Gene Rayburn.
Hello there. Hello. Hi, Johnny Olson. How are you? Ready? Okay, I've got to greet these lovely people here and welcome them one and all. McLean and I are almost twinsies with the patterns of our jackets, aren't we?
Yes, did Johnny Olson make yours too? I love it. Just such good work.
Good taste. Listen, McLean, as you notice, his sunburn is because, you know, of his series. He works outdoors a lot in MASH. And you do that around here in California. Somewhere in California.
Do you ever have the feeling, Gene, you started to say something to America and nobody cared? Yeah, we do that out here in California.
Yeah,
that's real good.
You're gonna let me
right
hang
here,
there, right?
right here where the studio is. Yeah, 20th Century Fox.
That's it. Okay, McLean. All right, it's terrific. What do you say we say hello to our two players here, Charlie Bolduc and Antoinette Osborne? Say hello to these two players. Okay. She's a current champ. She's won $1,300, 3 games altogether, and she's being challenged by Charlie, who has 6 on his side. As you can see, she has 2 and 1 question to go. She's got to match 4 to stay in the running. Will it happen or not? Come back and find out right after this message. Here we go. Ready. Push the button. Reveal your question. Antoinette, last time around you matched Robert and McLean, and now you'll be trying to match the others. All of them. Okay? After 40 years together, Mickey Mouse blanked Donald Duck. There's a cackler out there. After 40 years together, Mickey Mouse blanked Donald Duck.
I wish I knew what she knew.
You're just doing that for your own amusement, Robert? You do not participate, you know.
I don't? Oh,
no, you do not
Could I
participate.
do just on my own?
Just do it for...
Yeah, I'll show it to you.
I didn't write
You and
Mr.
McLean
Rayburn.
could
I
play a
knew
game
that.
together.
I paid attention to you. Bob is not paying attention at all.
He didn't pay attention, did he?
I've been...
You're better
It's
than me.
not that he's not paying attention, he doesn't know his name.
Okay, now, Antoinette. After 40 years together, Mickey Mouse blanked Donald Duck.
Quit.
Quit. He quit Donald Duck.
I have that, but I don't have it in those words.
Well, let's see what you've got.
Fired.
He fired. Does that match or not? All right. You got saved by the bell. That is 1 match for you, Antoinette. Nancy.
Oh, pardon me. I was busy
Do you
staring.
remember me? I'm hosting this show, and I call on you
Don't
once in a
bother
while,
me.
and you
I'm
hold
very
your...
busy.
Oh, all right.
Kissed. I figured
Kiss.
after all those years.
So, Charlie Bolduc is the winner.
I don't
Congratulations, Charlie. Come on down. Right over here, if you would, please, sir. We congratulate you. Now you've got $100 to your credit. Stand by for a second here while I say goodbye to Antoinette. You're a very pretty lady. You've really enhanced our stage, and we've enhanced your pocketbook by the tune of $1,300. Many thanks, Antoinette Osborne. Bye, Antoinette. Goodbye. Goodbye.
See ya.
Goodbye, Antoinette. Okay, down here if you would please, sir. Now, you know how this goes.
Yes, sir.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's start it. We polled a recent studio audience, Charlie. We got their best response to this. Laughing blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 to you if you can match it. The second most frequent response, $250, and the third, $100. Which three celebrities would you like to get a little assist from here, one at a time?
McLean.
McLean. Laughing blank. How do you fill that in?
I have no idea, but I'll tell you what I do.
What?
Gas.
Laughing gas.
Should I hold something up?
Laughing gas. That's okay. Nitrous oxide, as we say in my circles. Another one.
Betty.
Laughing hyena.
Laughing hyena. Got a lot of friends out there.
That sounds like a password answer.
Yeah.
And Robert.
Gas.
Oh, we've
been
had that.
said.
Oh, you have to say another one.
Yes.
He is so dumb, I don't even want to be on the show with him anymore.
No, he's very smart. No one told him that. You
McLean
see,
and Bob can't both have gas.
That's right.
Yes, they can.
Only one person is allowed to have gas on
I
this
see.
show.
Why don't you have a heartburn?
Laughing blank.
Laughing lady.
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 Lady. Laughing lady.
I'll take care of this. Guard.
Arrest that man. No, so you've got laughing hyena, laughing gas, and laughing lady. You may choose one of those, Charlie Boldu, or give us one of your own. What do you want to do?
I think I'll go with hyena.
Laughing hyena. That's the one Betty White gave you. She's got her fingers crossed for you, as do we. Now, let's find out where a laughing hyena is. Here is the $100 response. Laughing matter. No one thought of that, huh? You thought of it. Okay, thank you. Still haven't found the laughing hyena. Here is the $250 response. Laughing gas is up there. That's the one. McLean, that's good old McLean there and his gas. All right. We are looking for laughing hyena. May we see the $500 response? Laughing hyena, you got it. Congratulations. Very good. Congratulations there, Charlie. Okay. How is he? Is he a good kisser?
Well, for a beginner.
They've only just met.
I think you should come out of
First date
retirement.
and all that. All right, you've got the $500. Now, Charlie, you are playing for 10 times that amount or $5,000. To collect, you must match one celebrity on a head-to-head basis. Has to be exact, so please choose a celebrity now.
It's got to be Betty White.
Okay, that'll be their second date. Okay, Betty, you get ready to write. Charlie, you face me if you would, please. And here is the $5,000 question. Please write your answer to this if you would, please, Betty. Quick as a blank. Quick as a blank. Betty is finished. Charlie, we ask you for your response. How do you fill in that blank? Quick as a...
Wink.
He says wink. All right. You like that answer, audience? Well, we'll find out if Betty White liked it. For $5,000, Betty, may we see your response?
I can't get off the animal kick. Wink!
Wink!
Listen,
Now, yes, Richard.
I beg that he can't play anymore. I hate when McLean does that. I hate it.
I do too.
I tell you, we got to stop here and do something else to give us a chance to pull ourselves together. So do something else there, will you? For a second or two. Now we're ready to start a brand new game. We've all pulled ourselves together here and everything's calm and quiet and we're all collected. And let's welcome this pretty lady here, Kathy Lewis, our new challenger. Hi, Kathy. First thing we'd like to know, Kathy, is how are you at kissing? No. Hi. Would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm married. My husband and I live in Orange, and we have 2 sons.
Okay. Good luck to you here,
Thank
and
you.
good luck to you, Charlie. You've got $5,600. Now, Challenger, would you make a selection?
A.
A is what Kathy wants. Everybody will participate.
Before you read that, McLean and I have a very important announcement to make.
Not till Friday, Dick. Not till Friday, you promised.
all right.
On Friday.
No, we'll do it Friday.
All right.
You won't be here Friday.
Here, listen to this.
Oh, pardon me.
Everything King Midas touched turned to gold. So his wife has a solid gold blank. Everything King Midas touched turned to gold. So his wife has a solid gold blank.
I don't know. Some days are worse than others.
Are you thinking about this, Kathy?
Yeah.
All right. We'll call on you in a moment or so as soon as the ladies are hesitating here.
know,
Men were
it's-
finished immediately.
We're trying to be. Or.
All right, now, everybody's ready? Cut. Now, Kathy Lewis. Everything King Midas touched turned to gold, so his wife has a solid gold
Well, if he's like my husband, it's body.
body. Solid gold body is her answer. Apparently, her implication is that her husband touches her all over like that.
So tall.
What do you say, Robert Vaughn?
I say that. Cadillac.
Solid gold Cadillac. He touched her Cadillac.
That's right.
Okay. What do you say, Brett?
I say plant, and I'm not going to explain it.
Okay. He touched her poison ivy. What do you say?
I said fern, I will explain.
Fern. Would you please explain that
I was
answer?
explaining what Brett meant by plant.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Isn't this fun and everything?
Oh, gosh, it's wonderful.
Yeah, well, show us your card, please.
I said body, and I want to congratulate you and
Body.
your life.
There's a match.
Can I meet your husband? Yes. I'm lonely. Oh, pardon.
Richard, what do you say, sir?
Why don't we go dancing somewhere? McLean aroused me. Yes, I know your husband, and he is one of the great body touchers of our time.
Oh, there's another one. 2 body touchers.
He touches me once more.
What do you...
See, Alan isn't sort of in that department. He's more a
We know
body
that.
snatcher.
So, that's another one. 3 matches on that question. Doing very well. Now, here's Charlie's assignment. This is for Charlie, folks, and everybody plays now. Sure. Albert got so fat that the tattoo of Raquel Welch on his belly has turned into a tattoo of blank. Albert got so fat that
What's more?
the tattoo on his belly, the tattoo of Raquel Welch on his belly has turned into a tattoo of blank.
I don't mean to appear dense. I don't begin to understand that question.
Would you like to read it yourself?
Albert got so fat that the tattoo of Raquel Welch on his belly has turned into a...
May I see it?
He just wants to look at the picture of Raquel Welch that they put on there. No, there is no picture on there at all. You can zoom in on there and see there's nothing. Well, there's a picture of Raquel Welch there. Is everybody ready? Are you all finished?
I'm very busy.
You know, this is a very serious show with big money involved, and here you are fiddling around.
It lit. Isn't it lit?
Yeah, you are lit. Nancy is lit. Are you lit, Robert?
Not yet. Now I'm lit. Okay.
Now he's lit. Okay. Now, Charlie. Albert got so fat that the tattoo of Raquel Welch on his belly has turned into a tattoo of
Mama Cass.
Mama Cass. Mama Cass.
Mama Cat.
Mama Cass Elliott.
He's gonna
She
love
was on
that.
this show very recently. Okay.
Yep, she sat here.
She sat right here. That's it. No, not quite. Oh, boy. Robert Vaughn.
We're thinking along the same lines. 2 Mount Baldies.
2 Mount Baldies. All right. Brett, what did you say?
I told you I didn't understand the question. I don't understand the answer either. An enormous navel.
Okay. All right, that's all, Brett. That's all we need.
No.
McLean's turn now.
Yes, it's my turn.
Oh, go on.
All right, what I said was a blimp.
A blimp. Okay, Nancy, what do you say?
This is so embarrassing. Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore.
I had to make them feel better up there.
Yes. Okay. What do you say, Richard Dawson?
Tattoo of Raquel's turned into Sidney Greenstreet. You're out of character, Mrs.
That's a good answer.
Thank you, sir.
No match. All right. What do you say, Brett?
I think I should get something for close.
Mama
Turned
Cass.
into the Jolly Green Giantess.
Jolly Green Giant. All right, so Charlie, you did not score at all with that, and we'll come back to the two of you in round 2, but first we've got this message for you. We finished round 1. Kathy is ahead, our challenger, 3-0. So Charlie, you've got to do some catching up here. Kathy, you make a selection if you would, please.
I'll stick with A.
She wants A again. Last time out, you matched the whole lower tier.
We were the best.
You were the
I had to
best.
write?
So therefore, the 3 of you will not participate.
I counted
This is
on it.
just for you.
Junkie.
Just for the best
Are
one.
you ready?
Yes.
Yes, dear.
After learning that William Tell, stop that, shot an apple off his son's head, Crazy Charlie tried to shoot a blank off his wife's nose. Did everybody understand?
We'll get back to you on this.
No, you've got to do it now. After learning that William Tell shot an apple off his son's head, Crazy Charlie tried to shoot a blank off his wife's nose.
How dare you?
Okay, they are ready up there. Charlie Kathy Lewis, we call on you. What do you say? Crazy Charlie tried to shoot a blank off his wife's nose.
A peanut.
A peanut. A peanut is what she says. Robert, what did you
No,
say?
Charlie couldn't do that.
That was difficult.
He's bigger, orange.
A bigger
Orange.
target. Yes, orange would be not a bad target at all.
No, Charlie was a terrific shot. He tried to shoot a grape.
A grape.
off his wife.
Same idea, Kathy, but no match.
All wrong, because Charlie tried to shoot a wart.
Little painless surgery there. Apparently that was the audience's most favorite answer there. Now, Charlie, you must match 3 celebrities to stay in the running here. 4, however, will win the game. Wyatt Earp said, "This town needs some women. I just saw a cowboy dancing with blank." Wyatt Earp said that. He said, "This town needs some women." Everybody does this. Everybody does.
I saw what, sweetheart?
This town needs some women. I just saw a cowboy dancing with blank. It's up to you to fill in that blank any way you think will score. Okay, everybody's finished. So, Charlie, Wyatt Earp said this town needs some women. I just saw a cowboy dancing with
A horse.
a horse. 3 horses will tie, 4 horses will win. Robert Vaughn.
One horse.
A horse. Okay, Brett, what do you say?
4 horses make a team. Horse.
There's another horse. One more to tie. McLean.
I'm going to show you my card, boy, but if that guy tries to kiss me for it, I ain't going to take it. Horse.
Horse. It's upside down, but it matches anyway.
Upside down.
One more horse will win
Upside-
the game. What do you say, Nancy?
Horse.
Horse wins the game. Come on down, Charlie.
Charlie.
You got a horse? No. What was that?
I had the bartender.
You had the bartender.
Horses do not dance.
I'll
Okay.
accept a present.
All right. So another $100 for you, and our thanks for Kathy Lewis for being with us. We've got a gift for you backstage, Kathy.
Thank you.
Many thanks for being on Match Game 73. Kathy Lewis. Goodbye, Kathy. We'll get back to Charlie Boldu here right after we give you this. Now, since you've been here before, Charlie, I guess we ought to get right to it, huh? Yes, sir. Here we go. We polled a recent studio audience. We got their best response to this. Pass blank. The answer they gave most often is worth $500 to you if you can match it. Second most frequent response, $250, and so forth. Which three celebrities would you like to choose for a little help?
Betty White.
Oh, honey, I may have blown my best bit.
Remember to whom you're married.
Yeah.
Passover.
Passover.
I don't know. What do I know? I'm a
There's
kid.
one answer, Passover.
Richard.
What Alan, Betty's husband, always does when he drinks, pass out.
Pass out. Okay, so you got two there.
And McLean.
Pass book.
Pass book.
Like in a bank. Don't look at me like I was stupid or something. I hate it when you do that shit.
Okay. Yeah, what was your answer, McLean?
Pass book.
Pass book. Okay,
Yes.
that's McLean's answer. All right, so you've got Passover, pass out, and pass book. You may choose one of those or give us one of your own, but now we need an answer.
Password.
Okay, that's what we're looking for. Password, let's find out if it's up there. May we see the $100 response. Pass the buck is a very good answer that nobody thought of, dummies. And now we're looking for the password. Here is a $250 response. Pass out. That was a very good one. Somebody thought of that. That was Richard. All right, third and last chance, Charlie, for password. Here it is, the $500 response. Password is up there. Okay. And you're all invited to Betty White's divorce. We'll see you right after this. Okay, no, though. What I mean is, we'll see you next time. Hope you'll be here for Match Game 73. Bye.
Today's consolation prizes are from Montgomery Ward's Christmas catalog, the charm and beauty of a Tiffany table lamp. It's yesterday's lighting today, a fine item from the Montgomery Ward catalog. And Miro electric housewares, including the Pepperminute percolator and the Miromatic Manhattan speed cooker, the modern way to prepare meals in minutes instead of hours. And an assortment of Trouble after-shaving cologne gift sets. Trouble has a scratch and sniff spot on the outside so you can smell what's inside. And from the Chapstick people, Chap Hands Lotion, the rich, non-greasy lotion for problem skin, and Chap Hands Cream for rough, dry hands. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 73, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Get ready to match the stars. Bill Daly, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Ethel Merman, Richard Dawson, and Fanny Flagg as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 75. And now here's the star of Match Game 75, Gene Rivers.
Is that it for my We've had to, make several cuts financially, and those other thin ones cost. They cost so much, so I got that one out of radio.
You know, I haven't seen one. This is an old cardioid microphone. They used to use these in the early days of radio.
We used to call it fondly hernia time.
Hernia! Hernia! Come on now.
No, you're going to work with it.
All right. That's it, huh?
I, however, am going to work with this.
All right.
Now listen.
We're a little late, folks, so good night.
I'll let you borrow this one.
Oh, all right.
Excuse me. I'll just test for bombs.
All right, here we go. Oh, dear me. Now, Maggie Moore is our current champ. She's got $600 to her credit, and she's being challenged by Ron Valeni, and we found out a little bit about him yesterday. Would you repeat a little of that, what you told us yesterday at the end?
I am a high school physical education teacher in Bakersfield.
In Bakersfield?
Yes, sir.
And you're married?
Yes, I am.
You're trying to conceal that fact from us, I feel,
No,
Ron.
I'm not.
You're not?
No, I'm not.
Are you proud of the fact that you're married?
I am proud of the fact.
Well, say it out loud. I am married.
I am married.
And I'm proud of it. Say that.
I am married and I am proud of it.
Okay, now, there's another commercial message for your consideration. All right, are you ready here? We'll just push this button and begin with Maggie Moore's first round question. After Abdullah had the accident with the bed of nails, he had so many holes in him, his wife used him as a blank. Did you hear all that, Maggie? After Abdullah had the accident with the bed of nails, he had so many holes in him, his wife used him as a blank. All right?
Well, I have this. This is an easy one.
Abdullah, you see, had the accident with the bed of nails.
Dancing,
And his wife used him as a blank.
the ball is over. I'm all through.
Oh, you're finished.
Yes,
Charles
darling.
is
I don't.
finished.
You know, I never sing
Isn't that
unless
funny? The
I'm
upper tier is finished way ahead of the lower tier for a change.
Oh, look, Richard isn't finished.
Richard is the last one
Richard's
finished.
very pokey.
Oh!
Shut up, bat face.
All right, here we come with Maggie Moore now. After Abdullah had the accident with the bed of nails, he had so many holes in him, his wife used him as a...
Strainer?
As a strainer, that's good. Very good. His wife used him as a strainer, she says, Bill.
Well, I'm sure glad to have a series because I'm real bad at this, man. I'm really awful. I said salt shaker. That's not
Yes,
too bad.
salty. Well, that's pretty good. That's okay. Yeah. You do
bad
have.
for a,
you say
for
you
an
have a
invalid.
series, yes?
What?
You do have a series, do
Yes,
you?
I don't know now. After that, I may not have. I may not.
What's
be
your
able to
series
go back
called?
on. I think it's called the Bill Daly Show. No, it's the Bob Newhart Show.
The
I'm
Bob
sorry.
Right. Newhart.
Newhart.
Yes, I'll try and
That's hard
remember
to say
that.
when you
Yes.
want to have your own show.
What do you say?
I say I want the audience to try and refrain from wild applause and, and a standing ovation and everything. I said wine rack.
A wine rack. Wine rack, it's got a lot of holes in it, you know.
But I think strainer's a terrific answer.
Oh, she came up with a marvelous answer. It's the dingbats who are letting her down. Charles?
Strainer's wonderful. Wine rack is wonderful. But I chose a word because this way she could still squeeze Abdullah. Sponge.
Sponge. Oh! Yeah, a lot of holes in him. He loses him as a sponge. That's not bad.
See?
After the accident bed of nails, he had so many holes in him, his wife used him as a strainer, according to Maggie Moore. What do you say?
Charles Nelson Riley and I think the same way. I said sponge.
Sponge. Well, we got two sponges there.
What do we do with them?
Nothing. Nothing we can do.
Clean up the wine rack.
Little bubble bath, and away we go.
Fill up the wine rack.
All right, Richard.
Yeah, she used to get a hose pipe,
Right?
stick it up his nose,
Oh,
use him as a watering can.
I see. That'll do, yeah.
Keep all your plants
Yes.
alive.
He had so many holes in him, his wife used him as a...
They're crazy.
They are
She
crazy.
used him as a hairnet,
A hairnet.
didn't she?
You know, you're the only one who came up with a decent answer there. No, actually, some of those were good. Hairnet was not bad, and some of the others. All right, Ron.
Be again.
Be again. Here we go. Two people do not play. Ethel and Fanny do not play because you matched in the first round. Here it
Hey,
is.
we sing.
Oh,
You could sing, well, softly. Yeah.
I can't sing something.
You can't sing softly, so I've heard. Well, you hum a few bars. Snow White said, last night I tried out a new recipe on the 7 dwarves.
Oh, sweet.
After dinner, one at a time, all my little men blanked. Snow White said, last night I tried out a new recipe on the 7 dwarves. After dinner, one at a time, all my little men blanked. Think about it, Ron? 'Cause they're going to give you plenty of time to think, I think. There's one. Last night I tried out a new recipe. After dinner, one at a time, all my little men. It's up to you. Yes. All right. Okay, Charles is finished. Brett's finished. We're waiting for... Okay, here we go. Now, Ron Valenti. Snow White said, last night I tried out a new recipe on the 7 dwarves. After dinner, one at a time, all my little men blanked.
Got sick is all I can think of.
Got sick. Is that all you can think of? That's it, eh? Got sick, he says. Okay, Bill, you're up.
Well, I think I'm going to go along with it. That's kind of neat. I got threw up, right?
Is that match? Yeah. There's one match.
Okay.
All right, Brett, you're up.
What?
You're up.
I said, why is Charles whispering in my ear? Can't he be still for a minute? What
9 feet from you.
Your hearing is improving.
What do you say? Float up.
Throwed up. There's 2 for you, Ron. Charles.
I said burped, but since they were dwarf, they don't burp, they burp pet. And it came out, they burp pet dead.
Burp pet dead.
All of these will be out in hardcover for the Christmas season.
All these funny
Now
things.
let's see. You've got 4, and let's see what you do with Richard Dawson here. What's he gonna do with you?
One, make me into a rug. Look, you said Brett was absolutely correct.
Yes.
She said frowed. Of course,
Frowed.
the correct English is frew up.
Flew. Yeah. Better grammar. Okay, 5 for you. You got your work cut out for you when we come back. Right after this message. Here we are. This is your last chance. Got to match 5 to stay in the game. If you match everybody, you're going to win, though. So you got a chance. Nasty Norma said, my best friend Margaret has radiant beauty. Her blank is shaped like a light bulb. Nasty Norma said, my best friend Margaret has radiant beauty. Her blank is shaped like a light bulb.
Oh, I get that, honey.
Nasty Norma said, my best friend Margaret has radiant beauty. Her blank is shaped like a light bulb. Her blank is shaped like a light bulb. Oh. All right. I got the idea. I guess we could put a chair over here if you really wanted.
Just think up your own answers today, dear.
Do you think there's a little bit of hostility going on between the 2 of those?
Well, I don't know if you'd call it hostility, but there's something going on.
Oh, really?
Just in love.
She does you pretty good, you know.
Oh, yes, I'm
Yeah.
getting out of the business. I'm not going to...
Yeah, as long as that's
Sure. Very versatile.
Can you do her?
Do her doing what?
You. I quit. All right, what do you say we call on Maggie Moore here? Are you ready? Nasty Norma said, my best friend Margaret has radiant beauty. Her blank is shaped like a light bulb.
Her head.
Her head. Okay. Her head is shaped like a light bulb, she says. What do you say, Bill?
Well, so far, I think I'm going to, that children's show I do, I think I'm going to lose my audience, because so far I've had a couple tinkles, and now I'm coming up with the boobs, so I'm really going to...
Now you got to match everybody else, Maggie, to stay in the game. Brett, she's looking for the answer. Her head is shaped like a light bulb.
Brett, you're responsible.
Go ahead.
You're responsible.
Go, boom.
Excel.
I'm so
You're
embarrassed.
responsible.
I hate Fanny Flagg. I'm never going to New York with you again. You can
Aren't
go
you
by
guilty?
yourself. I said, no.
No! What do the rest of you have here? May I see your card? No! No! Sorry to see you go, my dear.
So I'm sorry to go.
Pretty lady here with the ochi charnia, beautiful dark eyes, is going to leave us now $600 richer, together with our thanks for being with us on Match Game 75.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Maggie. Now, Ron, see this big thing? Come over here. Stan, you don't have to be afraid to stand next to me just because I'm a star. And you're a big athletic director. Sorry if I put my arm around you? No? Okay. He says, what'll boys in the locker room say?
I think he's a little too butch, honey.
Yeah. Okay, Ron, we're ready here now, if you are. We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Passion blank. See, you should have let me put my arm around you. Okay, the answer that audience gave most often is worth $500 to you, Ron, if you match it. Now, if you match the next one, you get $250. If you match the bottom one, you get $100. Whom do you call on for a little help?
Fanny.
Fanny, what do you say?
I bet all the girls in your school love you so.
Yeah.
If I'd had him for a gym teacher, I would have muscles today.
You did.
You got two of them. That is,
Now, I'm going to have to ask a question because I want very seriously to give a good answer.
Yes.
And this is not my answer. Would ATE passionate, that would not count, would it? Then
well, I don't
forget
know.
it.
Let's ask the judge. What is hey, judge? Could you want? Yeah, that's
oh,
possible.
I don't think that's right, though. Let me say passion fruit.
Passion fruit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Richard.
Richard?
Present.
Passion blank.
Yeah, I'm going to say passionate.
All right.
She wanted to say.
Okay. So we got passion fruit and passionate. One more.
Charles.
Charles, have you got one?
I once was in it years ago, a very religious production, The Passion Play.
Passion play, right? So you got passion play, passionate, and passion fruit. Would you like one of those, or have you thought of one of your own?
How about passion fruit?
Passion fruit. Okay. Let's find out if it's up there, shall we? And if it's up there, where is it? That is the question. Is it under the $100 response? Passion play was Charles' answer.
I shall now do a few moments from... Oh, no.
No. No scenes, please. No auditioning on stage here. We are looking for passion fruit, friends. Here is the $250 response. Passion flower. That's not a bad...
Flower.
That's not a bad answer, is it? Okay. Last chance for passion fruit. Here is the $500 response.
Here, get in the thing. Inhale, 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 inhale.
Listen to this.
We're a bunch of fruits, that's what we are.
Listen,
You can't say that.
that passion fruit gets to you, doesn't it?
He must be quite a kisser.
Oh, he is quite a kisser
You all
in
right
there.
now?
All right. Now listen, you're up to $600, Ron. Now, since you won the $500, that means you play for 10 times that amount, or $5,000. But before you collect, you have to match one person. This has to be an exact match, and you got to pick somebody now, as if we didn't know.
Fanny.
Fanny, he's picking you. Oh boy, if he wins. Are you kidding me? She fainted when he kissed her for the $500. For $5,000, what do you think is going to happen? On this stage, a first in television. All right, here we go. $5,000. Atomic blank. Atomic blank. Okay, she's made up her mind and she's written her answer down. Now, Ron, it's up to you to give us an answer which you think will match hers. Atomic blank.
Bomb.
The audience agrees with you, Ron. Okay. He's very happy that you agree with him, but he says to me, well, it's more important if she agrees with that. All right, for $5,000, Fannie, may we see your answer? He says atomic bomb will match you.
What about blast? Atomic blast? But I didn't write that. I wrote bomb.
Commercial message! Go to black! Fade! Fine! Fade! Go to black! Commercial! Fade! Go to black! Fade the camera! Here we go. Are you ready? All right, Ron's ready, and we're going to present a new player now. We very happily welcome Karen Moe. How are you, Karen?
Fine, thank you.
Good. Karen, what do you say we get right to it, and we'll talk to you later and find out a little bit about your life, all right? Let's see what we've got here, A and B.
For my youngest daughter, I would like A, please.
A, all right. Does her name begin with A?
No, but she just picked the number A, or the letter
did
A.
that. Oh, I see. Larry the Lush said, Innkeeper, I had a terrible accident at the tavern across the street last night. While I was drinking, I got a blank caught in my throat. Is what he said. That's what he said. He says, Innkeeper, I had a terrible accident at the tavern across the street last night. While I was drinking, I got a blank caught in my throat.
I like
This is Larry the Lush. No, it's not a bad question.
It's a rotten question.
Here's a man who has a little drinking problem. He's called Larry the Lush.
I get it. My father was one.
I
No
see.
offense, Dad.
Yeah. While I was drinking, I got a blank caught in my throat. See? Okay, here we go, Karen Moe. Larry the Lush said, Innkeeper, I had a terrible accident at the tavern across the street last night. While I was drinking, I got a blank caught in my throat.
Toothpick?
I guess the toothpick could have been in the...
On an olive.
On the olive, and he got it caught in his throat. There's some logic to her answer, Bill.
I got, well, could we be, I have an olive with a toothpick on the end.
Yeah, there's...
Right?
Yeah.
No, wrong.
Some olives have no toothpick, so we can't do that.
don't.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
All right, Brett.
Okay.
Did everybody hate that answer too?
Not bad. Why, you got to
Write a funnier one?
Olive.
Oh, all right. 2 olives so far. Charles?
I used to date a chick named Olive. Ice Cube.
Ice Cube? Toothpick, olives, ice cubes. All the answers are good so far, but no match. What do you say, Ethel?
He was a martini drinker, so
He was?
got an olive.
Yeah, lots of olives here, Karen. And Richard.
Well, I used Chuck's maiden name,
Olive. And you?
Olive.
Olive. All right, sorry. No toothpicks, lots of olives, though. And so that's your first round question, and yours is yet to come, Ron. But right now, friends, we've got to do a little business, and this is it. We just have time to say goodbye. 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 This is Charles Atlas saying goodbye. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 75, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for musical chairs next over most of these CBS stations. ready to match the stars from Lou Grant, Daryl Anderson, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, from Angie, Donna Pascal, from Carter Country, Richard Paul, and Patty Deutsch, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 79. And now, here's the star of Match Game 79, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you, one and all, for joining us. What the heck is that?
We're ready. Him and me.
I see. Okay, Daryl.
He's kind of understated.
Yes. Just, you do the double take there, then.
You have to move along. It's going to fall off any second.
Oh, all right. Yeah. I want to know about that hat. How come you're wearing a hat? Yeah, I like your hat.
It's from Ireland.
Oh, it is?
I think we should do something for the image of the Irish because of all those commercials, you know. Here comes Sean, a strong boy, isn't he? Yes, boy. Look out! Here come the Clancy brothers. Evacuate the town. So I'm doing this as a protest.
Oh, all right. Nifty hat.
Aren't you sorry you asked?
Yeah. Now let's say hello to the champ, Linda Rutherford. Applause, 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 please. Okay, they're still out there? Yeah, your husband's still there? Oh, yeah, he's still there. She's got $100, and if you'll walk around over here, my dear, we'll spin this thing around so that you can do the audience match. She won the game just as time expired. Okay, give it a spin now, if you please, and we'll see what we've got for you. The big board is all yours. The big wheel will be yours after we do the big board there. Here we go. Linda, we polled a studio audience not too long ago and said, write down your best answer to this.
Okay.
Blank me in. You get $500 for matching the most popular answer, $250 for the second most popular, and $100 for the third. Is that fan a little too much for you there?
I don't know.
No, do you feel cold? There's a fan I noticed blowing your hair there. Thank you very much for turning it off. And 3 of our 6 stars will give you some assistance here in figuring out what a good answer is.
Brett.
Oh, I have so many, I don't know which one to choose first. Fill me in.
Okay.
Richard.
I would say count me in.
And Donna.
I guess they don't like any of them.
I
did we go? Oh, here.
What?
No?
No, it's Donna who's
pardon
calling
me.
her.
Oh,
She's-
Donna, here.
Yeah.
What? I thought. God!
A thought from above, Donna.
Well, that's nice. Okay. Let me in.
Let me in. Yeah, let me in, count me in, and fill me in. You want one of those, or have you got a better idea in your own head?
I'm going to go with count.
Count me in. Let's find out. She wants count me in. Let's find out if it's up there, and if so, where. We'll begin at the bottom and reveal a $100 number. Tuck me in.
Oh, adorable.
Yeah, we had a very sensual group here.
Basic.
Tuck me in. Okay, let's look at the next one, please. Count me in. Congratulations, dear Linda. You got it. Now, the audience cheered loudest for the answer, let me in. You still stick with that? Okay, let's find out if they're right. Okay, go. They were right. You didn't listen to them, did you?
No.
Linda, the least you'll play for is 10 times the amount, or $2,500. However, if you have a lucky spin of the star wheel, you play for double that amount, or $5,000. Give it a spin, and good luck. We'll root for a double. Charles Nelson Riley. And away to go, Linda. Okay, good luck to you. This is it. Sporting blank. That's S-P-O-R-T-I-N-G blank. Sporting blank. Okay. Okay. Now, he's given us the answer. You give us the one that matches his. If you do that, you get $5,000. Sporting
Goods.
Sporting goods. All right. Charles, she says sporting goods will match.
It's very difficult because everyone wrote life, life, life. She said life.
I did
Daryl
not
said
say
life. Don't ruin up the build-up. You do it every time. God.
$5,350. Okay. While she's celebrating and her husband's celebrating down there, we're going to do this message just for you. Oh, here we go. Shall we? All right. Let's all say hello to Jenna Francis. Hello there, Jenna.
Hello there.
What do you want to say about yourself? Any vital statistics? Anything about your life? Your dreams, your hopes, your ambitions, your aspirations?
Well, someone told me I got a punch in the stomach. Is that true?
You want to punch me in the stomach?
Yeah.
All right. Give me your best shot here. I went to a place yesterday for a week, and I'm in such terrific shape. Watch this now. Go ahead.
Okay.
All right, go. Ah! She's powerful. Okay, and you expect to win, huh?
If I don't, you know what to expect.
No, I'm... Well, she's threatening the star. No, I went to this place for a week where they put you in terrific condition and feed you no food, and I lost weight, and I really feel wonderful. Where are you from, Jenna?
Madison, Wisconsin.
Oh, good old Madison. Are you a student there at the University of Wisconsin?
Yes, yes.
What year are you in?
I am. Was.
Oh,
I'm
you
not
were.
anymore.
Oh, you were a student there.
Right.
What was your field of
I'm
study?
not nervous.
No.
I was in secondary education.
Yes. Now you're wearing...
What are you looking at?
You're wearing a man's shirt.
Mind your own business.
Well, I think it's very chic and handsome and all that, but when you wear men tuck their shirts into their trousers.
Mine isn't tucked in.
I know that. That's why I was just wondering. Is there a reason why you didn't do that?
I didn't want to.
Okay. What do you want to be when you grow up, Jenna?
I want to be Charles Nelson Riley.
You want to be Charles Nelson Riley? Okay.
Shot at it. I took Charles Nelson Riley 101 in school.
Oh, you did? Well, we all did. We all admire Charles Nelson Riley, and I'm now going to wave my magic wand, and you will be Charles Nelson Riley. Boing, boing. Now, there she is. All right, Jenna. Good luck to you. Here we go. You can have A or B.
A, please.
A it is. What's wrong?
He's having an attack, this man.
It's the Irish hat, dear.
Yeah. Did you hear about the Miss America contestant that got disqualified?
No.
Would you like to hear about this
Yes.
lady? I'll tell you. It happened because she said that the woman she most admired was blank. Disqualified.
Was she Irish?
There's strangeness going on up there in that row.
There's always strangeness going on up here in this row.
Okay, Jenna. Did you hear about the Miss America contestant that got disqualified? It happened because she said that the woman she most admired was...
I should have picked B. Anita Bryant.
Anita Bryant.
She'd win then.
Well,
I should think, dear, it should be a feminist that you would admire that would
Gloria Steinem. Yes. Okay, there's one.
If she admired Anita Bryant, she would have won hands down with little or no trouble.
Right.
I said Kate Millett.
Kate Millett. All right, there's another. Yes.
For 3 weeks, Daryl and I have exchanged glasses, and your imbecilic mind can't even notice this.
And you
It
tell
shows
me
you
I
what
was
happens
well
to you when you put on one of those Reuben Brothers suits. You don't know anything.
You mean those are Daryl Anderson's glasses?
Yes.
And those are Charles' glasses?
Yes.
And you're
You
stuck
mean-
with your Reuben Brothers soup.
But can you operate a camera?
But tomorrow,
That all got a 1.
I shall be able to see without my
Gloria
glasses.
Steinem.
Gloria Steinem. That reminds me of a Winston Churchill joke, which I shall tell you sometime. Okay, Donna.
I took it all a little differently. I said, Flip Wilson's Geraldine.
I think that's quite good. Yes?
Well, I picked somebody who I very much admire, but I fired her. Bella Abzug.
Very good, Richard. What do you say there, Patty?
I don't know.
You didn't understand the question?
Yeah, I did, but I couldn't think of anyone, so I wrote Ava Braun.
Now, Ava Braun happens to be the best answer you could give. And for you younger people who might not know who she was Adolf Hitler's mistress. Well, he said wife. but
35
I
years
know.
ago.
That's right.
Catch up.
That's right.
I mean, try to keep the show timely. This is
I know.
35
Well,
years
can you think
ago.
of a better answer than that?
Yes.
It's a
Gloria
historical fact.
Steinem.
Yeah.
Kate Millett.
Well, that's right.
Anita
Bella Abzug,
Bryant.
all those. Okay.
Do we have to spend
No,
so
but
much time?
No, she was really an evil woman. Ava Braun was an evil woman. Are you ready for yours? Yeah. We're not ready. We got this message for you. Okay, the other round one question is yours, Linda. Shy Sheila is really shy. Okay. She's the only girl ever to go to an orgy and try to start a game of blank. That's how shy she is. Only girl ever to go to an orgy and try to start a game of blank. Remember, it's a round one question. Anything that pops in your mind is okay with us.
Really shy.
All the lights out over there. All right, Patty's just finishing up. Here it is, Linda. Shy Sheila is really shy. She's the only girl ever to go to an orgy and try to start a game of...
Cards.
Cards. Anything. Anything to keep herself from disrobing.
We'll see what the judges say about that. I thought, strip poker would be greeted with enthusiasm, so I said Old Maid.
Old Maid is good. That's one match for Linda. That's a card game.
You're telling me it's a card game. I have children. You seem to forget that.
Oh, yes.
All those evenings in Encino. Cards, as in running, whist, fish,
Okay.
etc.
Okay.
Now, I don't want trouble from the judges. I think this is really close.
Close.
Spin the bottle.
That's as close as you can get and still be wrong. Okay, Donna.
Okay. Parcheesi.
Parcheesi. That would try
I
to
don't know how
take
to
their
spell
minds off of
Parcheesi.
it. Yes. What'd you
Well,
say?
she was shy.
Shy.
And
Yeah.
things got started, and she started a game of dress-up poker.
Dress poker. Yeah.
Hey,
Put
that's
it
a
on
match. That's
poker.
cards.
Yeah.
That's a card game.
Yeah.
Dress-up
Get
poker.
him straight.
Can I get it?
Nice try.
That's cards.
Yeah. If one were to play put it on poker instead of take it off poker or strip poker, I suppose it would be a card game, but I have never heard of anyone ever playing it.
Well,
You mean you've been to parties where a bunch of people sit down totally bare, naked?
In Ireland, they do that.
and
they sit
it's
around
a
the-
warm day in Encino. People
Yes.
arrive naked, and they work. Yes.
Okay. All right.
This
Patty.
could be another Eva Braun if you can
Yes.
go it. I said match game.
Match game.
Go for the super match?
Right. Oh, sure. Okay, here we are. Go to round
Doubles.
2 now. Jenna, you can have A or B.
A again, I guess.
A again, you guess. Let's see what we got for that. Muggsy said, boy, I live in a world's toughest neighborhood. That's what. Round here, Cupid doesn't carry a bow, he carries a blank. My neighborhood, Cupid doesn't carry a bow, he carries a blank.
Got you, baby.
Okay? Easy.
Sure.
Okay. Oh, Jenna. Ready?
Yep.
Let's see if we're ready. We're ready. Muggsy said, I live in the world's toughest neighborhood. Around here, Cupid doesn't carry a bow. He carries a...
Gun.
Gun it is. Bang, you're in love.
Well, what does it take to melt a heart of stone? I said he carries a blowtorch.
A blowtorch. Most imaginative and creative answer.
But not right.
No.
Not a match. You told me when I started working here that the point of this game was to match.
Right.
Big, fat gun.
Right. One. Okay.
Sorry, I said crowbar.
Crowbar. Cupid doesn't carry a bow, he carries a crowbar. Okay, Donna, up to you.
I'm
No. Just Cupid doesn't carry a bow, he carries a...
Zip gun.
A zip gun. All right, two, Jenna.
No fancy answers this time. Gun!
Gun, it is. Okay, Richard. Miss Patty, honey?
A 38.
38, okay. 4-2 score. You got one more shot at it. Right now, this for you.
Gene Rayburn.
Now, Linda. 2 to tie, 3 to win. Fat Frida is so fat. You have strident voices. When she goes skydiving, the people on the ground think she's a blank. Daryl, you don't play because you matched in the previous round. Brett, you don't play.
Oh, I don't play. Oh, I
Right.
get it now. But she's so
Fat
fat.
Frida's so fat when she goes skydiving, the people on the ground think she's a blank.
Why are you staring at me?
Because he can't believe his eyes.
Okay. Linda Rutherford. Fat Frida's so fat, when she goes skydiving, the people on the ground think she's a blank.
A blimp.
A blimp. Okay. She said a blimp, Charles.
You're not supposed to say trade names, right?
Right.
And I want to keep that rule going because that's a wonderful thing.
Right. No plugs.
But maybe the Goodyear blimp will send me a tire.
You want steel-belted radials?
Yeah, that'd be all right.
Okay.
Or one of their little sporting good tennis courts. Anything. Just send it to the post office box. Hi, Harry. That's Harry Goodyear, the nephew. He is adorable.
Donna, the people on the ground think she's a...
Goodyear blimp.
Okay. Tie score. One more for Linda. She wins another game.
I deeply resent these jokes made at Frida's expense. She's a lovely girl and a very good cook. Goodyear blimp!
Okay, come on down. Then you have blimp. Jenna, want to wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
You going to be out here?
Yeah.
Well, good luck in whatever you want to do because you're a nifty lady. We're going to send some gifts for you for Match Game 79. Jenna Francis. Bye. Not too long ago, Linda, we polled the studio audience, said write down your best answer to this. The wet blank. $500 for matching the most popular answer they wrote down. $250 for the second most popular. $100 for the third. 3 of the 6 dingbats will help you.
I'm going to go with Charles.
Hey, baby. The wet look.
The wet look.
Richard.
The wet blanket.
The wet blanket.
Brett.
Just a minute, sweetheart. That stinks.
Isn't she gracious, Daryl? You help her out. She says, that stinks.
I've always turned on
pants.
people. Shut up. The wet ones. Those are those.
Yes, I know what they are. Shut up. The wet ones, the wet look, and the wet blanket are the 3. You want one of those, or you want one of your own?
The wet look.
The wet look is what you want. Let's see what we got a wet look under the $100 number. The wet look, we got it right off the bat. Congratulations, you got it. All right. Let's see what's under the next one. The wet one. Okay, that was Brett's answer. And the big one is...
Wet blanket.
The wet blanket. Richard's answer. Okay, now we got to stop right now and do a little business with America, Linda, but then we'll get back to you later. Right now, this. Join us next time for Match Game 79. I'm Gene Rayburn. Thank you. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 79, a Mark Goodson, Bill Topman production. This program has been edited for broadcast. Get ready to match the stars from The Price is Right. Bob Barker, Brett Somers, Charles Nelson Riley, Ava Gabor, from Family Feud, Richard Dawson, and Joyce Bulifant as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game PM. And now, here's the star of Match Game PM, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you very much, Johnny Olson. Thank you, friends. You're going to be thrilled that you join us because we have a beautiful bunch of gifted, gay, witty people here, and you are a handsome group, I must say. Did I look like Rudolph Valentino there?
Exactly.
I said that one day on the show, and someone says, you don't look like Rudolph Valentino, you look like Leonid Brezhnev. What do you say we greet Barb Hamilton and Gary Blythe? Hello. We'd like to find out a little bit about each of you, if you please. Gary, we'll begin with you, sir.
I am a full-time business administration student at Cal State University, Fullerton.
Yes.
I like to play tennis. I ski when there's snow in California, which is not too often. And for a job, I'm a supervisor at a skateboard pro shop.
A skateboard pro shop?
It's something new that just opened up in Orange County.
To each his own is what I say, Gary.
It's a job.
All right, good luck to you, sir. And you, Barb, tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm a flight attendant for one of the best airlines in the whole world, and I'm in love with the greatest guy in the whole world, and I'm from San Diego. And
You're a happy lady.
Yeah, I'm really excited to be here, I can't tell you.
Good. Well, we're delighted to have you, Barb, and
Thank
good
you.
luck to you, too.
Thanks.
Here on Match Game PM, each of you will have 3 opportunities to match as many of those creatures as you possibly can. And the one who's done that most often at the end of the 3rd round will be the winner and go on to play that big money super match, which can pay off over $10,000. Okay. Gary, you're on first. You may have A or B.
I want to pick B.
B it is for Gary Blythe, he says. Big Nose Ben's nose is so big. Yesterday he blew it and his blank came out. Did you hear that, Gary? Big Nose Ben's nose is so big, yesterday he blew it and his blank came out. Here we go. Big Nose Ben's nose is so big, yesterday he blew it, and his blank came out.
His brains.
His brains. Very logical answer from him.
Very logical, very logical. The actual retail... Oh, no, that's another night.
No, that's right. Cool it.
These shows all... I'm sorry, I said I.
His eyes? Well, no, that would be good. Now, wait a a minute.
Gene, obviously.
Anything around the head would be an acceptable answer. That's not bad
Yes,
at
but
all.
you don't understand. There's an optometrist's convention in town.
Oh,
you see?
I see. Well, that's why they objected, naturally. What do you say?
Oh, I don't know. Could I take a little nap?
No.
No. I said his teeth, all 32.
All 32 teeth came out. Another possibility. Yes?
Teeth.
So we have 2 teeth, 1 pair of eyes. Well, what we are looking for, Ava, are brains. Big Nose Ben's nose is so big yesterday blew it and his blank came out. And
Boy, am I smart today.
Smart.
I said brain.
Very good.
I'm not your idiot child anymore.
Oh, I love you. No, you're very good at this game, isn't she, Richard?
Yes, I also, of course, am very smart. Right?
Hello.
Now, just a minute.
Too soon we get old, too late we get smart. Remember that?
It's creeping up with me. Smartness, not age. And I've got brains, too.
Oh, that's great for him. Okay. All right, Barb, here's one for you. This lady Bernice said,
Yeah.
It's terrible being married to a movie director. He wakes me up in the middle of the night and yells, blank. It's terrible being married to a movie director. He wakes me up in the middle of the night and yells, blank.
Got it.
Herr Director. Achtung.
You're a director.
You're a director? Okay. Barb? Bernie said it's terrible being married to a movie director. He wakes me up in the middle of the night and yells, blank.
Action.
You rascal. Okay. That little rascal said action.
Yeah, I was just thinking, if you were an older director, it might be cut.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
But no, it's action.
Action. One for Barb. Little action for Barb?
Well, you know Joyce is married to a director and a producer.
Yes, yes, she is.
And he, every night, he says, action!
Action! He does. Lucky girl. I'm very happy for you, both.
Not the way I heard it. Cut.
Cut! Who says that, Joyce or... All right,
Never.
Ava. He wakes me up in the middle of the night and yells, action!
You know, darling, you don't have to be a director to say that. My husband isn't, and he does say action.
Oh. And you, darling, what is your answer?
Well, he could have said roll 'em. Action.
Okay, for the Barb.
I really know.
That's right.
Yeah, he says lights, camera, action.
Oh, really? Oh. What,
brownie
8 millimeter now, are you? Okay. So the score is 5-3 at the end of round 1. 2 lively, good players here, and we'll continue this game after this. Each of our players will receive this home version of the match game. Okay? All right. Thank you very much. Action.
Thank you very much.
All right. Now we go to round 2. And we ask, let's see, you're ahead, Barb, so we'll ask you to go first. You may have A or B.
I want B.
B, okay. Are you hurt?
No. Not really.
Now let's see. Only one person, Barb. The only one you haven't matched so far is Charles Nelson O'Reilly. Charles, did you know that Howard Cosell is actually an Indian? Would you like to hear about it?
How?
His Indian name is Chief Blank Bull. Howard Cosell is actually, his Indian name is Chief Blank Bull.
Here's my maiden name, Norma. Cleverly, they don't put us on the cover.
Now, Barb, are you ready? Charles is ready. Right, Charles? No, you're not ready.
Well, he's having a lot of trouble because, you know, he's very conscientious and he's also extremely slow.
And he can't spell.
Did you know that Howard Cosell is actually an Indian, Barb? His Indian name is Chief Blank Bull.
Hairless.
What?
Hairless.
Chief Hairless Bull? You think Charles would have thought of that?
I don't know.
Charles would never think of anything like
And
that.
we're strange. I hope that airplane she works for hasn't got wingless on the name. I'm sorry, dear. I said throw the. Chief, throw the
There's the answer. He said, Chief, throw the bull. You know, Howard Cosell is famous for that sort of thing.
Full of ball.
Okay, Gary, we've got one for you. It goes like this.
Hairless.
The upper tier only. Now, you all remember Bob Barker on Truth or Consequences, remember?
Well, you certainly do. Is there a man, woman, or child who doesn't?
Well,
yes.
Yes!
I have an announcement to make
Only
now.
tonight, Ava told me what I was on Truth or Consequences.
Did you know that he's a sex symbol?
Yes. We're sharing a dressing room, and she mentioned that.
Yeah?
A sex.
To our viewers what that means. Every time you think of sex, they hit him with a symbol.
A sex symbol.
Cut.
Anyway, the announcement I wish to make at this time is that Bob has a new game show called Tooth or Consequences. At the end of every show, Bob Barker blanks his teeth. On this new show called Tooth or Consequences. At the end of every show, he blanks his teeth.
He blanks his teeth.
Yeah, at the end of every show, he blanks his teeth.
All right.
This is yours, Gary. All right, you remember the reference to Truth or Consequences. I'm sure you've seen that. Well, Bob has a new show called Tooth or Consequences, and at the end of every show, Bob Barker blanks his teeth.
He brushes his teeth.
He brushes his teeth. Okay?
Thank you.
He did a
Thank you very
straightforward,
much.
simple, direct answer.
He did indeed, and I want you to know, all of you, I'm only funnin' when I say takes out his
Really?
teeth. Yeah.
Can I just touch him a little bit?
They're gorgeous.
By Jove, they are his. Indeed, they are
Glad
his.
you took hold of the right one.
What do you say?
He had his tongue on the roof of his mouth. No, I'm sorry. I said takes out.
Takes out.
See, he's such a nice young fellow.
Yeah.
I assumed that he would be...
Brushes is what he wants.
$19,000 you'll have to pay.
Loses. Every night he loses his teeth. All right, so there we are at the
Not
end of round
going
two. The
too
score
well.
remains 5-3. You both started out like a house of fire here. Now you've slowed up a little bit. All right, Bob, you're still ahead, so we'll ask you to go first again, A or B.
B.
B, here we go. Again, Charles.
Is he all by himself again?
You're the one.
The shoe fits.
During the New York City blackout, Sydney had a wild time.
Right on.
When the lights came back on, Sydney got the surprise of his life. He was kissing his own blank. When the lights come on again, all over the world. Having a good time?
I'm having a ball, are you?
Splendid, yes.
Don't worry, Ava.
Barb?
We'll be back in the dressing room in a
During
minute.
the New York City blackout, Sydney had a wild time. When the lights came back on, Sydney got the surprise of his life. He was kissing his own blank.
Hand.
Hand.
When the lights come on again, all over.
To try to
the
tie it
world.
all up and make it beautiful, I said his hairless wife.
His hairless wife.
He was
He's
wearing an
catching up
Ava
with it.
Gabor wig at the time of the blackout.
Naturally.
And not a bad idea.
All right. Now, Gary, the score is 5-3. You must match 2 to tie, 3 to win. And here we go.
Just the top row.
Just the top row again.
I wish you'd stop saying
We're
that,
over
Richard.
exposed.
You are belaboring that.
All right, let's go.
The bionic woman said there was a terrible mistake at the bionic factory. Now my bionic blanks are on upside down.
Look how Oh, Charles snapped along.
Here we go. The Bionic Woman said there was a terrible mistake at the Bionic Factory. Now my Bionic blanks are on upside down.
Her boobs.
Boobs. Now, Gary, you need 2 to tie and 3 to win. Or 4 to tie and 6 to win, depending on how you look at it. What do you say?
Well, I say that we finally got something that Gary and I know something about, that we agree on. Boobs, boobs, boobs,
There's that
boobs.
man's scoring now 5 to 4. You?
What about me?
What about?
I resemble that remark. Boo!
Boo! Tie score.
You want to try that again?
I resemble that remark. Boobs!
Another set of C cups and he wins the game.
Booberettes.
Booberettes wins the game. Gary won. Come on down, Gary. Okay. Now, Barb, it was a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, Gene, I had a ball. This
Good.
was fun.
Barb Hamilton, we've got some gifts for you together with our thanks for being here on Match Game PM. There she goes. While we're spinning her off, we want to spin this message for you. How do you feel? Here we are. Now, Gary, is a big moment for you because it's time for the Big Money Super Match. Look at me when I'm talking to you, and it'll work out a lot better that way, you see. If you can't hear me, you can read my lips, all right, then. You can win over $10,000 here. Now, to do that, we're going to have 2 of these audience matches for you, and whatever you win here will be multiplied by 10, and that'll be the final dollar figure you'll be playing for. Here we go. Good luck to you. We polled a studio audience not too long ago, and we said, you write down your best answer to this. Blank vision. And the answer they gave us most often will get you $500 if you match it. Now, if you match their second most popular answer, you get $250. And then for matching the third, you get $100. And 3 of the 6 loonies will help you.
I will have Richard first.
You will have Richard.
I think you'll enjoy me. I'm going to say television.
Television. All right.
Joyce.
Joyce?
I hope this is right. Isn't there something that people get called night vision?
Night vision?
Get or have?
Okay,
Were
night
they
vision
in
is
the
a...
dark?
She's thinking of night blindness.
No, all right, she's got night vision. We have to accept that as her answer. One more.
Brett.
Double vision.
Double vision, night vision, and television are the 3, Gary. You've got to choose one of those now, or it is your option to give us one of your own.
Television.
Television it is. Well, I would hope they would have had the decency to say that since they were in a television studio. Let's find out right now if it's up there, and if so, where. May we see the $100 response, please? 20/20 vision.
Excellent.
Not me.
Vision. All right. Let's go up the ladder and look at the $250 response. Tunnel vision. Tunnel vision. Okay, here's the last chance for television. Slide it, please. We congratulate you, Gary. You've won an additional $500. That means the least amount you'll be playing for is 10 times that amount, or $5,000. And now we're going to see how much more money you'll win with your second audience match. Go. Blank Tigers. Blank Tigers. Whom do you call on?
Richard again.
Flying Tigers.
Joyce.
I'll try again. Detroit Tigers.
Brett.
Baby, you're on. The
I
camera's
know,
on
I'm
you.
looking at Roger. Something may come to me. So if I concentrate, that stinks. Bengal Tigers anyway.
Bengal Tigers, Detroit Tigers, and Flying Tigers are the 3. Now think about it, Gary. Have you got one of your own, or do you want to choose one of those?
The first thing I thought of was Detroit Tigers.
Detroit Tigers. You were born there?
In Detroit.
No kidding. Okay, I lived in Detroit for 20 minutes once. Well, we hope Detroit Tigers is up there someplace. Let's go up the ladder and begin down at the bottom with Detroit Tigers. May we see it, please? Flying Tigers. All right, there's Richard's answer. I think that's a good omen there, Gary. You may get it. May we see the $250 response? Bingo.
Oh, I take it back. I apologize.
You got 2 out of 3. And boy, the big one ought to be up there. May we see it, please? Yeah! Go over and give her a little kiss there.
What?
That's pretty good. She a good kisser?
Oh, yes.
Want to kiss her again?
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Go over and give her another kiss. Cut! Action!
Gene?
Yes?
You didn't ask him. Maybe he wants to kiss Richard, too.
Want to kiss Richard?
No, thank you.
Okay. All right, now, Gary, you've won another $500. We multiply that by 10, makes another $5,000. Add that to the previous $5,000. You're shooting for a pot of $10,000 here. Now, we want to give you that money, Gary, but there's one little hurdle you have to get over here before we can give you that sum, and you must match one celebrity exactly.
It'll be Richard.
Oh. All right. You will kiss him if you win.
I'll shake his hand.
We'll shake. Oh, all right. Little handshake will be sufficient. Here we go. Here it is. Good luck to you. Here it is. Blank it away. Blank it away.
Spell the way.
A-W-A-Y. Blank it, I-T, away. A-W-A-Y. All right, Gary, give us the answer that Richard has written on the card, and we give you $10,000 additional to what you've won already. There it is.
Take it.
Yeah! Take it away. Take it away, he says. All right, Richard, he says, take it away. We'll match you for $10,000. What do you say?
I was thinking of the diet when you sit at the table.
Push it away.
Well,
yeah.
Or take it.
Congratulations, you have a total of $11,000. We congratulate Gary Blythe. While he's applauding and celebrating, we're doing a little business with America here. There's your souvenir card right there. That's it. Congratulations to Gary. Okay. Come on back here. All right. We'll be back in a moment. Fellow Gary Blythe is very, very happy. He has a total of $11,000. We congratulate him. Join us next week for Match Game PM when we'll try and give away more money. Have a lot of beautiful celebrities like these here. Thank you, Gene Rayburn. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game PM, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.